Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, Ruto has been using Sabina Chege and Kanini Kega to fight Uhuru Kenyatta, try to make him retire from active politics, to try and grab Jubilee Party from Uhuru Migai Kenyatta. I don't know what interest politically Sabina Chege and Kanini Kega had when they accepted to work in the interest of one William Samuel Ruto. But for Ruto, it was very clear he needs numbers, so he needs members of parliament. And indeed, he has had the members of Jubilee Party were brought, some of them, not all of them, into the Kwanza side. So Ruto has numbers. But now fighting Uhuru Kenyatta, it was a fight that was given to Kanini Kega, Sabina Chege. Seemingly, the two, it's like they were too blind to see. They never focused on their political future. The only thing they were seeing was the money that Ruto was dishing out to use it to fight the Uhuru Kenyatta faction within Jubilee Party. But seemingly, the time has reached when William Ruto is now very clear, showing the door to one, Sabina Chege and Kanini Kega. Seemingly, there is no space for Kanini Kega and Sabina Chege in UDA Party. They have to go. And the person who was bringing it clear here is one person from Murang'a County, Wamaua. Wamaua is coming out to defend Betty Maina. Betty Maina is the current Murang'a woman rep. Remember, Sabina Chege did not vie for an elective seat, but she supported someone on Jubilee ticket. But that person she supported lost to Betty Maina. So we have Sabina Chege who's trying to go and try to prepare herself on the ground within Murang'a County to recapture the woman rep seat in the next election. But now, the politicians on the ground are rejecting Sabina Chege. They're saying, no, look here, we have someone in office who was just elected first time, and she's yet even to work for the people that they can see she's really working, and you are already coming here with your drama. Wamaua and other UDA elected leaders in Murang'a are saying no to Sabina Chege.
Akitaka kushikilia wale ambao wako na njaa na hawana chakula, hata ingawa itashikilia siku 3 au 4 au 5. Lakini yule ambaye anamtumia akiitisha chakula anakuja kupeana Murang'a County, ako na siasa ingine ndani yake ya kukata women rep. Mama ambaye kuchaguliwa na alichaguliwa na alifanya kazi gumu, ndiye asimame kiti ya women rep. Betty sawa. Akileta watu wengine karibu yake ndio waende wakimuita maito. Hatuna maito wawili Murang'a County. Tuko na maito mmoja. Betty sawa. Betty Maina. Na ninataka kusema wakati huyu Betty Maina alikuwa anatafuta hii kiti, huyu Sabina Wajiro Chege alikuwa ameenda Azimio. Walikuwa wanachapa hii serikali ya Kenya Kwanza, wale wote ambao walikuwa wanaomba viti wakipitia kwa chama ya UDA. Pamoja na yule ambaye ako sitting president saa hii na naibu wake. Akikuja kwa serikali na amesaidiwa na serikali, ndio akuwe party leader wa chama ya Jubilee. Anatakiwa heshimu viongozi wenye wako kwa viti na tushikane pamoja. Ndio maana watu wa Jubilee, viongozi wa Jubilee wakaletwa na Kenya Kwanza karibu, ndio tufanye kazi pamoja, lakini sio kuja kupiga wale walichaguliwa na wale walifanya kazi gumu ndio tuweke hii serikali kwa kiti. Kwa hivyo tunasema kila yeyote amechaguliwa na mwenye ako nominated apewe heshima yake, na viongozi wa Murang'a tufanye kazi pamoja bila kukatakatana au bila kuonyesha ground kuna mtu ambaye hajafaa, ili hali hata hajamaliza mwaka moja aonekane kazi yake iko namna gani. Ya mwisho nikimalizia, nyinyi tu wawili tunasikia ndio muli insight MCAs wa Murang'a County wakati wa...
Now we are continue with the panel discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing to our returns members. I must say thank you so much, and again to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, the truth is that Sabina Chege cannot survive in UDA party as long as she is still showing her ambition to go for an elective seat within Murang'a County, especially in the capacity in which she was serving earlier. I'm saying this because already, once she starts showing her interest in that position, then that interest alone comes to a question. It becomes a competing interest with the current serving woman rep in Murang'a. So, once your interest and my interest are converging, we can work together. But when it becomes a competing interest, then we can't work together because we are focusing on one goal and all of us want to achieve it. So for now, Sabina Chege interest is no longer converging. It is a competing interest. UDA party had a candidate who went through party nomination. She won the ticket. She became a candidate. And now she is a sitting woman rep. That means she won against all odds. There was a sitting woman rep who was supporting another candidate. That candidate lost. And she won. So how can UDA party allow such a person to come and start now competing with that candidate? It can't work. Sabina can only survive in UDA if she's not going to vie for any elective seat. Then she wait if Ruto will appoint her to any other position, labda kwe chairperson of a certain maybe predecessor, things like those ones. And again, actuality of that is no longer there. Chege and Kanini Kega cannot survive. Even where Kanini Kega is coming from, there is a UDA candidate who won. How can UDA party kick out such a person and bring Kanini Kega on table? I'm telling you, it's not easy to work in that way. UDA party is a new party. They are going to election for the second time. Do you think they will allow party nomination to happen? When people already were nominated in the other election, then now they have served first term. Do you think UDA party will allow that? Even what happened in Jubilee Party when they were serving second term is what is going to happen. If there is nomination, it will only happen to the people whom they are not sure of. Where there is serious competition. There is also a reason why Ruto is allowing this to happen. Something is coming out that there is a possibility if Ruto will continue to aid Sabina Chege and Kanini Kega to remove Jubilee Party from Uhuru Kenyatta, it becomes another danger for William Ruto. Because the question is then, who is going to be the party leader of Jubilee? Now Jubilee is going to be a Mount Kenya region party. That means they will be forced to go into a coalition with the UDA party. That alone gives a political life to Rigathi Gachagua. Seemingly, Gachagua will take over Jubilee party. He might be willing to spend money and take over Jubilee party. Because now he's the senior most politician in Mount Kenya region according to the ranking of this government. So when you remove Jubilee from Uhuru, it means Ruto is handing over political life, long life to Rigathi Gachagua. He realized this and he said no. Unajua, when the choir was in Western, kule kwa Nuru Kanga, I think they were launching something there. Nuru Kanga is now in active politics. And they said something, that as Ruto continue to fight Jubilee Party, he is aiding Gachagua to take over and give him a mileage which will put him in a position even to threaten his presidency. He was right. And they say it is like Ruto has discovered this. And because of that, that's why he has stopped that nonsensical push to take over Jubilee Party forcefully from Uhuru Kenyatta. Because Ruto has stopped this, He's going to work with the elected leaders from Mount Kenya on UDA ticket. These other ones kazi yao imeisha. Sasa ni wakati wa kutengwa. Gachagua, not Gachagua, Kanini Kega and Sabina Chege wamefika wakati wa kutengwa. Everyone has a price. Before they made a decision to go to UDA part, they should have asked themselves what was their price. Every person and every politician has a price. Kanini Kega should have asked himself what is his price. The question is, will he serve in the East Africa Assembly in the next election? The question is, will Sabina Chege get nominated again to the National Assembly in the next election? They should have asked themselves about the price. Kila mtu ako na bei yake. Sasa hii mambo inafanyika, inaonyesha kwamba hii sasa ilikuwa kiwango ya bei ya Kanini Kega na Sabina Chege. Mambo yameharibika. They were for short term, and their work is finished. So today they have been dumped. Because now Ruto has to make a decision between Betty Maina, who gave him the number that he needed during that very needed hour, and Sabina Chege, who denied him numbers. Who should he stand with? Now even UDA politicians, members of parliament, are not with Sabina Chege. Because now they are viewing Sabina Chege as a person who is seemingly just riding on shoulders of Uhuru Kenyatta by a grabbing political party. Then you come here, you want to be viewed as a party leader. Yet we have other leaders like Kimani Ichung'wah, they need to be recognized there. Who have been there. Then you from nowhere, you just emerge. It can't happen. So even the Mount Kenya region politicians are saying, we are not with you. We are with our people whom we were with during the campaign time, whom we stood with, who supported us and we supported them, not you. The message is very clear. The writings is on the wall. As Sabina Chege was trying to fight Uhuru Kenyatta, today the fight has turned against her. It is time now for her to feel the heat.